kicking things off with our hilarious first guest. They are comedians, actors, and podcast hosts, and they are bringing the laughs to Portland tonight for one night only. We welcome back to Afternoon Live the one and only Sklar brothers, Jason and Randy.
You guys.
Welcome back.
Shiniest foreheads in the business.
So you guys were here in January of last year.
Yes.
We talked a lot about Michigan.
We did.
It was a really special time.
Well, we had just won the national championship. It was
you were on your way there.
On our way to
you
there.
Were coming
we had won
off
the Rose Bowl,
Bowl,
and then we went and we won the national championship. I mean,
it was. I want to say it's because of us. I don't want to take
this
too much.
Guys.
So this is us as honorary captains, which
was
really fun. So we got. That was this year. They brought us back as honorary captains. We got out there for the coin toss. They mentioned our names and people clapped. There was cheer, polite golf clap around the stadium, 100,000 people, and we got to do a joke in front of 100,000 people.
We said, "All right, we're going to throw out some T-shirts now. That T-shirts you would definitely push over a 7-year-old girl to get.
Yes.
And T-shirts that you probably will never wear.
Never. Never.
Here we go. We threw them out.
That's the exact correct statement.
Great laugh from 107,000 people.
That's
it was
a big
really
laugh.
fun.
Biggest audience we've ever performed in front of.
So you were here and you were on your way to the national championship and you hosted the pep rally for Michigan.
Oh so this is the thing about the pep rally. We're kind of producing it as a show. As people who've done shows before, we know how a show should go.
Rice University, 5,000 people in their little sort of like basketball arena.
Okay.
So it's like
they said to us, hey, we want to have a game of like bet, like horse, pig, whatever. Bet, because that was the Michigan's phrase.
You're in the basketball arena, get 2 fans down and have them shoot against each other. We're like, you do know that if
this could grind everything to a halt, this could be 30 minutes of us playing a horrible game of
death,
so bad,
right?
Yeah.
So we pick some kid. This is in our minds we're on the fly. We're figuring out the kid who's in the Tom Brady jersey. You come down. He's 12 years old.
And then we were like, all right, now you, sir, who look like you only work out your upper body.
Come on down. A trash can on stakes. Get down here. All right. So he comes down, and we're trying to give him like, when you stare at like your husband or your kids, and you're trying to.
It's
tell
like you're
them,
staring at your husband, like, don't say this in front of the kids.
Yes.
But I'm like, you understand the assignment, sir. You lose to this kid, and you do it quickly.
Don't tell me this man.
So no, this.
Don't.
No.
I'm so nervous.
So the kid takes a shot. Misses it.
We're like, and of course our joke was like, you guys do know the national championship
game is tomorrow night. Let's get going.
Let's go.
Lock in.
Old guy takes a shot, misses it.
We're like, he might know what he's doing, or he might just be terrible.
Young kid takes a shot, makes it. We're staring daggers at the old guy.
Don't you dare.
He misses it. Thank God.
We're like, okay.
Kid hits another shot.
He misses it.
Old guy misses it. We're
like, okay, we're gonna get
one
out of this
letter
in
away.
2
We're
minutes.
almost done. So then the kid
starts walking
back to half court. We're like, what is this kid doing?
Bro, what are you trying? You're trying to prolong a thing that was going better than it could have been.
Do a half court shot.
So we're now trying to stare at this kid.
We're like, don't do it. And he steps back from half court,
hoists up a shot.
As he shoots it, we're like, no. And then it's going. It goes in.
Off the backboard in. The whole place goes crazy. We're running around, laying on the ground, screaming and yelling, and we looked at each other and we're like, we're winning
this game.
We're winning tomorrow.
And
this kid hitting this shot means we're going to win tomorrow.
That was the beginning of it all. That's insane. And the Michigan legacy continues, I understand.
I know.
Both of your daughters are going to be?
Both of my daughters are there. So my daughter, who last year was, at that time was a freshman, but just finished her sophomore year, she'll be a junior. And then my daughter that's her, the Daisy, who's going to be a junior.
Awesome.
And then my other daughter, Georgia, who just graduated high school, she's going to be a freshman this year.
Some solid indoctrination that you've got done.
I mean, that's what we're trying to do.
It's important.
She just graduated, and she was so happy. And then, by the way, the graduation 20-year birthday party on the same day, I don't recommend that for people.
That's tough.
2 teenage daughters wanting the day for themselves.
It out.
And I'm like, somehow this is my fault? Call LAUSD school district and yell at them.
This
Get Patty LaPone on the line. Yell at her.
Seriously.
Exactly. She's yelling at everybody.
She's yelling at everyone. Put her
She'll
on
yell at someone. She's up for it. We also have a very big golf milestone. There was a hole-in-one in your family recently.
My 11-year-old daughter is a golfer. I'm a golf dad, and she got a hole-in-one, which it's always a great moment when your kids do something that you'll never do.
Here it is.
There it is. I had my friends put a tracker on it.
That's so awesome.
And then we ran up to the hole.
This is the best moment. Jay's freaking out, like he's,
I
oh my
would be
God,
sobbing.
freaking out. And then he asks her.
I asked her, if you play the video a little more, I asked her, you got a hole-in-one, how do you feel? And she's like, all right. And I'm like, what?
All right.
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
So was she in tournament doing that?
She was in a tournament.
No way.
That was
crunch time.
No, it was like step up and deliver.
Ice
I'm
in
so
her
proud of
veins.
her. I'm
That's
so
insane.
proud
It
of her.
was a great moment. I honestly, like, I have never seen it happen before. The closest I've gotten is like maybe 5 feet from the hole, but like for her to do it and not be like one of those weird, like, I hit it off a tree and then it hit a
Totally.
storm drain and then it
Yeah.
rolled into the, no, this was like 2 hops and then the ball disappeared. And we all, you could feel it in the room. Outside, we're like, whoa, what?
just
Wait, did that
happened?
just go in? And then the run up to the hole,
Yeah.
and you hear me giggling like a fool.
And then her lack of reaction was
It's like
So
perfect.
awesome.
hilarious.
It was
Dad, leave me alone. This is so
God.
embarrassing.
But I've been to the national championship for Michigan. I've seen World Series games.
Yeah.
I've been to the Super Bowl. We've seen a lot of incredible things. This is the greatest sports event I've ever seen. in my
Nothing
life.
can top
Yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
you recorded the whole thing.
And I should be in the Dad Hall of Fame
You
for
should.
recording
For
it.
being able
And
to-
no
You
one's
should.
going to give me credit for it. That's the thing about the Dad Hall of Fame. It exists somewhere, but no one gets credit for it, and no one knows about it because no one knows
And
the
no
schedule.
one knows
one
where it
knows.
is, and Dad doesn't want to ask directions as
No,
to where to go.
can't
Right,
get
so no
there.
one
I know
knows.
where it is. You go up to the
We'll-
left. Ask this person for directions. I don't need to
And my
ask
wife
directions.
is like, they sent you an email. Do you get the emails? I'm like, yeah, I get the emails. I just don't read
That's
the
the
emails.
worst thing my wife can say to me ever. Well, do you get the email?
That's
yeah.
such a like.
no.
That's such a loaded.
I
Do
get
you
the
get the
emails.
emails?
and you
get
say, yeah, I get the emails. I just don't read them. That is
Okay,
my job.
you are here for one night only. Polaris Hall. With
I'm
our friend
excited.
Sean Jordan, Portland Zone.
I know he's
who's
in the audience.
Portland
chauffeured you
treasure.
here today.
Sean
It
Jordan.
this is the level in Portland. It goes Arvidas Sabonis, Sean Jordan.
and then the PDX carpet.
So those
the
are the
carpet's
3
pretty
things.
high up
carpet,
there, yeah.
like-
Those are the 3 people you call when you want to grand marshal a parade in
right.
Portland.
I think
He
so.
is on the show
I
tonight.
think that's pretty
He's
good.
on the show tonight. Alex Edelman, the great Alex Edelman, who had
Tony
a
Emmy Award winner.
Yes.
Emmy, Tony Award winner. He's going to hop on the show and do some time tonight.
Stop.
So
Yes, he's in town.
yes, it's going to be fun.
It's
Come
going to be a party.
on.
It's going to be so much fun. If you haven't seen us do stand-up, it's like listening to a podcast at 1.5 speed. It is nonstop.
Don't adjust your ears.
You
It's
can't,
super
you
fun.
got to pay attention at all times.
Oh, it's so much fun, and we love Portland more than anything in the world. We always write a ton of Portland material,
Yeah.
and it's just a blast. And we're only here for one show, one night at this
I'm
very
excited
cool
to
new
go to
venue.
Voodoo Donuts and see all
There
the
you go.
donuts that they don't have anymore.
I
You
know.
like going at the
Or
very
Blue Star.
I
It was
know.
Blue Star.
We went
They
into-
never have the good
We went into
ones.
Blue Star. We waited for it to open. We watched the guy put the key in and open it up. And we're like, can we
you
have
guys
some
see-
glazed donuts? They're like, we're
We're
out.
out. We're already out
You
of those.
just opened the
No.
You
door.
unlocked the door.
Can't do it.
We're out.
What do you have? He's like, we have dumpster juice and chocolate ganache.
and mixed with
Well, I don't want dumpster
sprinkled
juice.
with baby hair. I don't
That's
want
what
a
it is.
baby hair
Whale
donut.
sperm
I
and
don't want
glaze?
that.
Why? I don't
We don't
want
want
that.
that on a donut.
Wait, so Alex was on your flight this morning.
Yes.
Alex
And
is
you
on
had a
flight.
very big, this was a big situation at the
Oh,
airport
so
Now it's
today.
on the flight.
The lead singer from the Wolves of Glendale, fantastic
Cool.
band. They're on the. He's on the flight.
I'm like, wait, if this goes down, do we get mentioned in the article? I need to know. I need to.
So then we come off the plane and we see Alex. So we're waiting for him to
Yeah.
take a little picture, all of us together, and we see him standing and talking to this 70-year-old African American guy with a cane and a mask on. We're like, what's he doing? He waves us over. We come over. And he points to the guy's ring that he has on
Okay.
the finger. He's like, because Alex worked for the Boston Red Sox. He said, that's a 1983 World Series ring.
Whoa.
From the
And we're
Orioles.
like, from the Baltimore Orioles. And then we immediately said to the guy with the mask on, oh, you must have played with Tito Landrum, who's the only guy that we knew who won a World Series in back-to-back years with 2 different teams in 2 different
No
leagues.
big
One
deal.
with our St. Louis Cardinals in 1982. And the guy pulled down his mask and he's like,
Stop.
I am Tito Landrum.
Look at this.
Tito Landrum!
Yes.
It was like, I am Tito Landrum. I put up there with Luke, I am your father. It was the same.
I am Tito Landrum.
At
Anyway.
the PDX airport
At PDX
today.
Airport, and he was like the coolest dude I gave
And
him.
then
Great
some other
things
one walked by
happen.
and said, look at what they did to this carpet. They ruined the carpet.
Like, I can't
We're
see
very
it. It's
upset
the
about
same.
the carpet.
It used to
still.
look like a
It's
Windows
so
97
tough.
screensaver, frozen.
And
now it's this crap?
Come on.
Okay, don't move. We're going
Okay.
to keep you guys here a little bit longer. I want to let everyone know the Sklar brothers are performing one night only tonight at the Polaris Hall in North Portland. We'll have all the information on our website at katu.com. Don't go away. We're coming back with a fun game. Stick around.